post iOS 14 update, your marketing strategy got messed up. You are not the only one. Over the world, so many businesses and marketers are currently struggling with this change. So, what is the future from this point forward? Total doom. No luck for small and medium business owners. No. I would like to disagree. And I want to tell you that it's actually a blessing in disguise. How? Keep watching. Hi, this is Saurav, and I run a growth solution agency, Saurav Ghosh & Team. Over 7+ years, we are working with small and medium business owners from US, UK, Canada, Australia, 60+ countries. In this video, I want to help your business grow sustainably and profitably. So if I do a quick recap of the impact of iOS 14 update, what happened? Apple came up with some policy change that stopped all the tracking cookies that most of the ad platforms and different marketing channels use to track their conversions and other site actions. As for most of the small and medium business owners have the audience having largely iOS users. So it's a huge impact in the entire marketing sphere. What's happening right now, the tracking is completely messed up. If you are spending on Facebook ad or TikTok ad or Google ad, I'm sure you know that all these ad platforms track the results of your ad effort using some kind of code, pixel it to your site. But that piece of code is unable to track different site events. Like if someone is visiting your website after clicking on an ad, if they are spending more time there, if they are converting there, that means whether they are signing up, whether they are registering, whether they are purchasing something from your website, no matter what site event it is, now it has become hugely unreliable. You cannot rely on the numbers that you are seeing on the ad platform, because not being able to track, different platforms are coming up with different models. So if you are seeing certain number of conversions in your Facebook ad manager, that's not actually the conversions that you are getting in your website back. That is actually a model. Facebook is trying to predict if you are spending this amount, like we are predicting you should be able to get this kind of thing. That is not accurate at all. And that is affecting the optimization even. How, if Facebook is unable to track how many purchases happening, then how will it be able to optimize your campaign for purchase to give you more purchase? And not only that, the custom audiences earlier you could create from this website pixel data, like say for example, those who visited your site in last 14 days, those viewed your content in last 14 days, those who added to cart in last say 30 days. Now those audiences are becoming unreliable, and that is again impacting the lookalike audiences you could create. Earlier, lookalike audiences used to be so important. Say for example, you had the proper data of this many people who purchased from your website in last 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Now you could create a lookalike audience to find more audience who are very similar to those who purchased from your website. But right now, those audiences are not working because tracking is not happening. And another very serious challenge businesses are facing is attribution. If you are spending on different marketing channels, how will you be able to understand if you are not getting the right tracking, right conversion data from each channel? How will you be able to understand which channel is actually contributing to your result? And I must tell you, this is not an issue that came only after this iOS 14 changes. This has always been there. Say for example, just imagine this situation. Someone saw an ad on Facebook, they clicked that ad, they went to your website, maybe they did not purchase right away, they came back, later they remembered your website and they searched on Google and they went seeing your Google ad, they clicked, went to your website and purchased. So now if you check, I'm talking about the earlier stages before this iOS 14, say when these platforms were tracking data properly, even then, if you had checked Facebook Ad Manager, it would have been shown that conversion happened for Facebook ad. But if you had checked, say, Google Ad Manager, then you would have seen that Google ad brought that purchase. If you had checked Google Analytics, it would have shown you the last point of contact. Say, for example, it would have given you the attribution to the Google ad platform. And this kind of confusion has actually always eluded the marketer, and now it's happening even more and more. And as these issues are happening, now it's very difficult to scale. Most of the businesses are facing this issue. Drop a comment and let us know if you are also facing this issue, that the moment you are trying to scale, ROAS is declining and CPA, your cost per action, say for example, cost per leads or cost per purchase, that number is rising up and that's becoming difficult for Scaling was always challenging. Now, when you don't have any clarity on what is working and what is not working, scaling has become difficult than ever. Then why, like, if it's a doom kind of situation like this, then why am I saying that this is a blessing in disguise? Because let me tell you the truth. All this, the way this online digital ad platforms used to work so far, like this was like too good to be true, and this was very different than the way actually the field of marketing works for so many years. It's very different. The moment this online ad platforms came to existence, suddenly like everyone started looking for the quick fix. I will spend certain amount on this ad platform, I will get this kind of result from right away, and I will get this much ROAS, this much return, this and that. But now think about it. Before all of these ad platforms were there, before you had this ability to track, so how we were doing marketing and advertising for say last 100 years and so many years? What about the television advertisements? What about the newspaper advertisements? What about the billboards that you see everywhere around? How all those things used to work? The person, a brand, when they give an advertisement to a huge billboard in a very crowded place, or a TV advertisement, or a newspaper advertisement, how do you think they measure things like ROAS? Like, can they actually measure for this particular ad campaign, this many conversion happened, and this is the return of ad spend? So how could all those organizations keep growing without having any ability to track? So that's what something I want to remind you today. Okay, this is actually time. This is why this is a blessing in disguise, because all those fast overnight options that, yes, seduced the business owners and marketers. But let me tell you from my last 15 years experience, those things never worked in the long run. When you start, when you had the option to track, get some quick results, quick ROAS, like that was always fine for a business in the beginning. But the moment you start scaling and you start getting bigger and you start needing more results, those strategies used to fail at that point as well. And it was very difficult whenever for last 15 years, whenever we tried to educate small and medium business owners on the long-term vision of marketing or age-old proven evergreen marketing insights wisdom. It was very difficult to open people up because everyone was running after the quick solution, the overnight solution. But right now, post iOS 14, now only those will survive and thrive in this game of marketing who will let go of this overnight marketing return obsession and get back to the basics of marketing, basics of business growth. That's why I said this is a blessing in disguise. This is kind of a wake-up call that honeymoon period is over. Now only the matured business owners and the matured marketer, they will be able to bring long-lasting business results. Let me show you some snippets of where you should actually focus as a business owner. First, I would like to point out, please start focusing on the right KPIs. For so long, for say, for example, last decade or maybe last 20 years, suddenly so many business owners has become obsessed with ROAS. Let me tell you, that's not a metric for your business. I know so many businesses who is getting 10 ROAS, 20 ROAS, but they are not profitable, neither they are sustainable in the long run. On the other hand, I know so many businesses who are getting 1 ROAS, 2 ROAS, some are even getting less than 1 ROAS. So that means they are doing customer acquisition at a loss, but still they are profitable businesses. They are doing business for years and they are sustainable. So you need to understand as a business owner, you need to first refine and define your finance. You need to find some proper financial advisor or study some proper financial framework, like say Profit First framework. This is a very good book. You should, like, I would always recommend any business owner to read that. And you should have a proper financial calculation. Say for example, if you are getting certain revenue, then currently, right now, what is your compensation? What is the owner's compensation? What percentage is the profit? What percentage is OPEX? That's mean operational expenses, and that includes actually everything like marketing, including advertising, all the fees you are paying to the salary or contractual employees, your customer support team, all the expenses is included in that. If you're selling some products, so your product cost, shipping, so entire operational expense, and then comes tax. And depending on specificities of your business can have like other verticals as well. But the basic structure is like this. Then calculate the CAT, that is current allocation percentage. Okay, right now, if you take a look at your business right now, say for example, last 1 year or last 6 months, considering the revenue, what percentage was your compensation? What percentage was profit? What percentage took the operational expenses? And within that, you can even subdivide what percentage was spent on marketing or advertising. That is CAP, your current allocation percentage. And now decide the business goals you have. What is kind of your financial business goal? What are the numbers? What is your target allocation percentage? Say in 2022, say at the end of December 2022, or if you are watching this video at any point of time, maybe say after 1 year since you were starting this, what should be the revenue level? And then what percentage, what should be the allocation percentage of this? Say owner's compensation, maybe currently you are taking 20% and you want to increase that to say 30%, or maybe currently the profit percentage is just 1% or even 0, but after 1 year you have an aim, I want to have at least 2% profit, 5% profit, 10% profit. Say for example, right now your operational expense is 80% and you want to bring down your operational expense, and you see that your marketing expense is like majority of your operational expense. So you want to bring down your marketing expense. So what is the percentage? Say for example, if right now you are spending 50% on marketing and within 1 year, your aim is to bring down your marketing percentage to say 30%. So that is your target allocation percentage. So I will recommend you to actually focus on your business number. Otherwise, trust me, no matter how much money you make, how big your business becomes, neither you will be able to feel satisfied as a business owner, or like your business will be profitable or sustainable. Trust me, we have worked with businesses producing millions in sales, but still they are not profitable. Still their owners are not getting the remuneration that they deserve. So this is very, very important. Next thing that you need to focus on is an omni-channel strategy. I still remember when I started as a marketer, one of my mentors told me something very important. It's a very commonly used phrase, never put all your eggs in one basket. And that's absolutely true for your business as well. Right now, after iOS 14, those businesses are hardest hit who were relying on Facebook ad or certain single marketing channel only. Your safest bet is to have an omni-channel strategy. It's not only safe to diversify your marketing effort so that if something happens to one channel, you will have acquisition and constant business from other channels. Not only that, but you need to understand how modern shoppers, modern customers, how they behave. Right now, you need to understand that their multi-touch point path towards conversion. Now, they don't just see an ad and they come to your website and check out. No. Say, for example, they are seeing your advertisement on one platform, two platform, three platform. They start following you on social media. They start engaging with your social media content. They start seeing some contents by some influencers. Then maybe certain time they go to Google, search about your company and come in from search. And maybe they check your website from different devices as well. They are checking it from their laptop, they are checking it from their mobile, and after certain visits, after touching quite a few channels, finally they are converting. So once you have an omni-channel strategy, you have more chances to interact and engage with your potential customers at various points and earn their trust. Next is shift your focus from ROAS to eROAS. eROAS means estimated ROAS. So what is estimated ROAS? See, at this stage or in general, earlier as well, if you were doing multi-channel marketing, if you are, say for example, if you are running ads on different ad platforms, evaluating in terms of ROAS is actually very, very faulty methods, because a lot of things can happen. Ad platforms might not have got right attribution. For same purchase, multiple ad platforms could have got attribution. Say 10 purchases that had Google ads and Facebook ad both as their touch points, both channels are reporting them as purchases. So if you are trying to check ROAS from those ad managers, those does not make sense. So it's better if you evaluate with eROAS. What is eROAS? You check your revenue or sales from actual website backend, the actual sales that are happening, not the numbers you see in ad managers. You take the actual sales number, then divide that by your total ad spend. That is your estimated ROS. So you are evaluating your entire advertising effort as a whole, not as separate channels. Very similarly, ROI is return on investment. Say you want to measure the return on marketing effort. So you need to calculate the entire marketing spend and then the exact revenue, divide the exact revenue by your marketing spend to get the marketing ROI. These metrics are much more accurate metrics to evaluate the health of your business. Then let me tell you about AITA model. You must have heard it. Awareness, interest, decision, and action. Think about it. Imagine how a customer will discover your brand, that is awareness, which channels, how you can reach to make your prospective customers aware about your brands, your products, your service. Then next phase comes interest, how you can make them interested in your brand, product, services. Then decisions, how you can help them make decisions. Why would they choose your brand compared to all your competitors? And then comes the actions. How you can influence them to take the final actions. That can be submitting their email address, that can be purchasing something from you, that can be booking a consultation for you. So you need to remember these stages and plan your marketing strategy accordingly. I would also like your attention to these things, CRO, conversion rate optimization. Instead of just spending high or like trying to get more traffic to your website, review your entire funnel and see what are the things that you can optimize to get better conversion. You need to understand if you can improve the conversion rate of your website or funnel from say 0.5 to 1%, then you are actually getting more sales without needing to get more traffic. So that's why this is very, very crucial. Then comes AOV, average order value. Even with your existing traffic flow, if you can come up with strategies to increase the average order value, then you are actually earning more. Then your business is becoming more profitable. You can bundle your products up. You can give offers like, say, for example, if you add additional this kind of items in the cart, you will get this kind of discount. That's something you need to sit, think, and plan how you can offer your products or services so that people order with higher order value. That helps your business in becoming profitable. Then comes LTV. This is super, super important. This is actually the secret sauce. Why so many businesses who are here for like so many years, super successful, they can succeed in the long run even when they acquire customer at a loss. This is the metric which will help you to become a profitable business even when your ROS is super, super, super low. And this is how you actually scale. If you stop worrying about ROS and just reach to your right customers, right target audience, and just focus on increasing the LTV. What is LTV? Lifetime value. So it does not matter when you spend on a marketing channel and you bring a customer, it does not matter how much they are buying right away, or even if they are buying on. What matters is the lifetime value. Once someone become your customer, even if you had acquired that customers at loss, now do you have a system set up that the customer will keep buying from you? Maybe the first purchase that customer made, that was not profitable. But do you have a system set up? Is your business structured in that way? Is your products that kind of product that the total purchase the customer will make in their lifetime? Or say, for example, if you take a duration of 1 year, is that much higher to the amount you spend to acquire that customer? If you can do that, no one can stop you to become profitable. And then comes the last part. This is especially if you are spending high amount like 50K USD in a month, 100K USD in a month. And yes, you understand eROAS, but still you need to evaluate which channel is contributing to how. Which channel is contributing to your purchase. Where you should spend more, where you should spend less. Now, gone are the days where you can take this decision just checking Google Analytics or checking Ad. You need to analyze your data either with some data analytics firm, or there are some specialized high-level analytics and attribution tools that will help you to process your data and present those data in a way that will help you to take better data-driven decisions. So these are the steps that can help you to win not just at this stage, but at any stage, no matter what temporary things comes to challenge the current marketing trends. These are like the age-old wisdom, proven techniques that can help any small and medium business to grow sustainably, profitably. If you have any questions at all, feel free to share in the comment section. We'd love to help you out. Thank you so much.